other theory is that they went and they once again, because they were cheap and barrels were hard to come by, they had fish sent to them in barrels, and they went, I put whiskey in it, it's going to taste like fish. Screw it, burn it, get rid of that, burn it. So they burned it, and nowadays it looks something like that. They run along a little thing, that fire shoots up, and it's awesome. There's no camera crew most of the time. They make the barrels, and then they shoot giant flamethrowers through them, and they burn them. So after they get burned, and they get in there, and the people are like, oh, I have to get rid of the fish, or my barn's on fire. Screw it, put the whiskey in anyway. They put them onto rafts, and they're right by the Ohio River, and they're like, best market for this, because we don't like going upstream because it hurts and we have to walk, is New Orleans. So they sent it to New Orleans. These days there is a street there called Bourbon Street.
I get it now.
You get it.
It's coming. You get it. Mind blown.
So they send it down the river, and at night it gets all cold and it shrinks in on itself. And during the day it gets all hot and it goes, ooh, stretching my legs. And it soaks into the wood, and then at night it gets cold again and it comes back out. And then it gets warm again and it stretches in, and it day and night. Yeah. It goes in and out.
You getting all this?
I should be. And what charcoal does to a piece of wood, especially a piece of oak, because in oak there are sugars and there are vanillin. It brings that to the front. The sugars caramelize because they burn. And the vanillin gets drawn there, and the sugars get drawn there because the wood is damaged. So it rushes there like in a tree trying to heal it. That's a great thing, because bourbon, its main flavors are caramel and vanilla. So it goes in and out of that charcoal, picks up all those lovely flavors, goes down to New Orleans, and they go, I love that bourbon. Well, actually what they say is, I love that whiskey from that Bourbon County. And they go, oh, guess what? This is bourbon whiskey. Here you go. Got some bourbon whiskey. And the name sticks, even though there is, at this point in time, no distilleries in Bourbon County. And in fact, Bourbon County is a dry county. 95% of the world's bourbon is created in Kentucky. It does not have to be created in Kentucky. It has to be created in the United States. But because that's where the major distilleries were located before Prohibition, and then afterwards they went, and they ran in and they built their stills back up, and they went, look, we have all this bourbon still aging because the government took it, but they didn't really go ahead and destroy it. They were able to get back on the market really quickly.
Say it again.
No. and everybody else.
But higher.
Everybody else goes, I want to make this crap, you're already selling it. Sons of bitches. And they go make gin or vodka or something. So, yeah, I know.